In this giant box, I have 2 handbags and a pair of shoes to show you. I'm gonna put this down. And I think you will all have heard of this brand, but you may be surprised to see at least some of the things that I'm showing you today. I've already peeked at them, and this one piece in particular, I am absolutely blown away by. All 3 pieces are affordable alternatives to much more expensive pieces, but each of these 3 is under $100, and they're fantastic. You have to see these. Stay tuned. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. I'm gonna start out by showing you the most incredible piece of the 3. And before I do, let me tell you the brand, because I think a lot of you are going to be shocked, especially when you see this first bag. You know, I've talked to you several times about how in 2024 I want to show you more affordable brands than those luxury brand names. This one certainly is that, and it's one that, if you're in America at least, you've heard of. It's Steve Madden, and I'm very fortunate to be working with them today. They are sponsoring this video. Thank you, Steve Madden, for doing so. And I was able to pick out several pieces that I thought you guys would like and that I definitely like, especially now that I've seen them in person. And again, you won't believe this first one. Let's take a peek. So it came wrapped like this. It's in a plastic bag for protection, and there's also a dust bag. And then inside the dust bag, this bag, because it's very special, is also wrapped in foam. And guys, look at this. I'll bring it closer. This is, oh my gosh, did you catch that glimmer? This is the Prima crystal bag, and it is just covered in a crystal chainmail. And oh, I hope it's coming across well on the screen, because in person it is so sparkly and glittery. Well, glittery is the wrong word. It's sparkly like crystals are sparkly. And you get a rainbow colored sparkle from it, like from a prism, you know. It's absolutely gorgeous in person. It is so beautiful. Look at all that ruching. Now, I mentioned that all 3 of these pieces are affordable alternatives for much more expensive bags. This one is an alternative for this. Now, I'm probably going to butcher the name of the other brand. It's Benedetta Bruchiche. I'm sure I got that wrong. That bag looks the same as this one, with the crystal mesh and the ruching and the same overall shape. It's currently selling for $1,150. This bag from Steve Madden is just under $100. Let's take a closer look, see the inside, and it comes with a shoulder strap. Again, I really hope this is coming across as well on camera as it does in person. It is stunning. Look at that. It's so sparkly and beautiful. So it's a hinged bag. It's got the frame here, and the rest of it's just really soft and smushy, which is lovely and so nice to carry. The hinge is nice and strong. Let me get this stuff out. It opens up really wide so you can easily access your things. It has that tag that says Steve Madden in this lovely, like, satinish interior in a champagne color. It's so elegant. And the hinge is nice and strong, so it's definitely not going to fall open on you. It has these little tabs here and here, and this chain that comes with it, that's a shoulder strap. I'll model that in a second. But you can also remove that strap. It has the little lobster claws to take it off, and you can tuck those pieces down, so if you just want to carry it as a clutch, you don't have to have those metal pieces sticking out when it's closed. So here's how it looks hanging from the chain. This chain reminds me a lot of the Felici chain from Louis Vuitton, and actually I think this would go crossbody. So here it is on the shoulder, so you can get an idea of how long that is. Being a chain, of course, it's not adjustable. And then yes, it absolutely does go crossbody. That is so nice. I don't know how many evening bags do that. And since that chain is removable, if you'd rather have a silver chain on there and you already have one, you could do that. Or if you wanted a shorter chain, you could do that. You could also take this chain and just make a knot in it and carry it like that. And I picked this up because every once in a while, not very often, I'll have an event or an occasion or a nice dinner where I want to take something really sparkly and fancy looking, but that's not the kind of thing where I want to add a bag to my collection that's at a luxury price point because I don't carry it often enough. But $100 for this is absolutely perfect. Let me show you a couple things that fit inside. And not that I would necessarily carry these out to a nice dinner or an event, but just to give you an idea of the size of it. Here's my Agenda PM from Louis Vuitton and my Zippy coin from Louis Vuitton, my iPhone 10, and you can see all that is in there, and I can get it closed, and it's going to stay closed because that hinge is nice and strong. And now that I have things in it too, it keeps its structure better, because without those it's just floppy. With the floppy part I'd probably want to hold it by the top handle, but now that I have stuff in it I can carry it around like this, which to me is more comfortable than top handling this. It's beautiful. I love this. Perfect for Valentine's Day too. I promised you another bag. This one is more of an everyday bag, and you're going to know immediately what it looks like and what it's a fantastic, much more affordable alternative for. And that is this Knox tote from Steve Madden. I'll bring it closer. Very similar to a bag we're familiar with from Dior, yes. So this is in a navy fabric, and then all of this part here, this band where it says Paris and it has this pattern, that is all embroidered. It looks very luxurious in person. Let me give you a little spin. So it's that same boxy tote fabric sides, just like the front and back. It says Steve Madden down here in metal pieces. It's not just stamped on. That is still embroidered. And then here's the other side and the bottom. So the front and back have some structure to them, but the sides and the bottom don't. So when it's empty, you're able to collapse it flat for storage, which is so nice. It's 14 inches by 11 inches by 5.5 inches deep. And something that's really nice about this is it has a zipped top closure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that other brand doesn't have that on theirs, right? They're just open. I'm not sure if the leather pull and the handles are real leather. I'm gonna guess they're not, but it does have this leatherish zipper pull on the zipper itself, which is nice. A short tail at the end there to be able to open it all the way up. And then let me get that out. We'll take a peek at the inside. So the interior on this one is a navy fabric. On this back wall, you have the Steve Madden logo, and you have a big zippered compartment. It's quite large there. Then on the other side, on the front wall, you have two big slip pockets here. And those have that leather-like trim on them. I won't do a whole what fits on this because it's a sizable bag, but I will show you my 13-inch MacBook would definitely fit in there. And then this is my iPad Pro. This is the largest size iPad that would also fit. The other tote that looks like this retails for many thousands of dollars. I want to say around $5,000 these days, although those prices keep going up, don't they? This bag, just under $100. Now at the time I'm filming this, it's on sale, very deep discount. It's only $40. So of course I will have that in the crystal bag and the shoes I'm about to show you linked below. So if they're still on sale, snatch them up. Oh, quick mod shot with this. So here it is on the crook of my arm, but these straps are long enough to go on your shoulder. It's not the kind of thing where you can do the shoulder carry in one hand. You have to put your other hand up there and put it on your shoulder that way. And then when I have a shoulder carry, I like to have my hand up here like that. So that's how that bag looks on your shoulder. It is so cute. And it looks elegant. I love how simple it is and that there's not a lot of other stuff going on. And with the navy, and then the stitching is a cream color, it's not white. So I feel like that would go with so many outfits. It's like a great neutral. And the last piece is in this box, a pair of shoes. Let's take this out. The shoe box, by the way, we'll go to Vincent. You may remember one of my Vlogmas episodes where she was inside a shoebox and I had to tap it and then show her the peanut to get her to come out. If you don't know who Vincent is, she's my bird. She loves shoeboxes. They're like little, it's kind of similar to a kid having a treehouse. It's her little fun private space. I put a whole shoebox in there and then she will cut out her own or chew out her own door, and then she goes in and hangs out. And eventually she chews the whole box enough that it collapses on her, but then she gets a new shoebox. All right, let's check these out. Now, I don't know if you guys know this about me because you don't see my feet very often, but in warmer weather, pretty much the only shoes I wear are ballet flats. And I have been looking for a pair like this for years. What do they remind you of, guys? Something that usually has a double C logo here. This is such a classic color combination with the tan and the black toe. I'll bring it closer. I love that these have the bow on them. That's so cute. So it's a very smooth leather. You don't have a pebble grain. I love that about them too. Being a ballet flat, you have a nice low heel there. Here's the bottom of them. The bottom looks and feels a lot like a leather sole. I'm not sure if that's leather or not, but it does have some texture put into it here, which is so nice, because I hate it when you get a new pair of shoes and they're totally smooth and slick on the bottom and then you slip when you're walking. It's such a hazard. So it's great that that already comes that way. So it says inside the shoe that it's the Ellison, and of course I'll have these linked below. It says synthetic leather upper, leather lining and sock, and fabric coated outsole. Is this the outsole? I don't know shoes that well. Those are so pretty. I'm gonna try them on and see if they are true to size. I'm an 8.5, these are 8.5. They are true to size. They fit perfectly. My feet around my toes and that part of your foot just under the toe or just before your toes. I guess I don't know feet either. That part is a little wider on my foot, so I sometimes have a little trouble with shoes in that area, but these fit well. They don't feel like they're squeezing my feet. And because they're a rounder toe and not a pointed toe, that gives my toes more room. So that's good. Yeah, I like these. And I think they're a perfect companion to this tote as well. Those look great together. And as much as I love the tote and the shoes, this is still my favorite. This thing just blows me away. I'm just gonna say this, I wasn't expecting the quality of this to be as good as it is for that price point. And I have seen the other brands' bags in the stores before, so I know what their quality is. Hand on heart, I don't know how that more expensive brand could be better quality than this. They look the same to me. I mean, maybe there are different materials that are involved that are more expensive. I feel like nobody's gonna know the difference if you want that look, but you want it for like $1,000 less. This is the way to go. Check it out. I will have all this stuff linked below. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.